It occurs to me that maybe you don't know what Swan Lake is all about. I haven't assigned you a face or body, invisible audience member, let alone a background in the arts. Maybe you've never seen Swan Lake. Maybe you've seen it, and you still don't really know what happened because you dropped your program under the seat in front of you and didn't want to scramble around for it in an ungainly fashion. Swan Lake, like all the major classical ballets, really needs program notes, because otherwise you have to follow the plot points in ballet mime, and God knows those are truly undecipherable. You're familiar with the music, though, right? At the very least, you've heard it in a TV commercial for, like, Mop and Glow or something, and seen that line of linked dancers in white feathered tutus clip-clopping in pointe shoes across a sparkling floor. Dun 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 daddle dun 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 daddle dun dun dun. Tchaikovsky. I'm not being condescending. I try not to think about the fact that most people don't ever go to the ballet, but I get that they don't. I do get that. So, yes, a synopsis might be in order, and if you know it already, you can just nap for a bit. Most productions of Swan Lake don't vary all that much from one another. There are one or two really funky versions out there, but those aren't done by classical ballet companies. You can't deviate too far in classical ballet, or you're no longer, well, classical. And it's not like Shakespeare, where you can reset the whole thing in World War II, or a Mexican brothel, or something. Well, you could, but the plot line won't stand up under a whole lot of tinkering, and we've got a subscription audience to satisfy. They want the Swan Lake they know and love, which, by and large, is the one that was done for the 1895 revival of the ballet by the choreographer Petipa and his ballet master Ivanov. Sometimes an artistic director might change a few things or restage certain sections. Like Marius, our current artistic director, added a prelude to our version. The curtain rises on a nearly empty stage, with a backdrop of a lake and some boulders stage left, leading up to a cave. Enter a young girl. She is wearing white, and her hair is mostly down, so we know right away she is young and innocent. The girl dances dreamily by herself, and all seems peaceful enough, until suddenly a shadowy sort of caped figure emerges from the cave. It is the evil magician von Rothbart. We know he's a magician because he's got the cape, and that he's evil because underneath the cape, his costume is this demonic, rubbery sort of thing that Roger refers to as mein von Goblin wear. Von Rothbart makes some gestures, and a fog starts rolling in, and darkness descends. The girl appears to lose her way in the mist. She does the big, "I'm lost" gesture, one hand in front of the face, taking tentative steps forward, peering around, etc. Von Rothbart slithers down from his boulders and makes more magic gestures, luring the girl into his arms. He swirls his cape around her, turns, and walks upstage, the cape billowing out in such a way that the girl is able to slip into the hydraulic trap and be replaced with another girl. This one in full swan regalia, the stiff white tutu with a feathered bodice and headpiece. This is Odette, the ballerina will watch for the rest of the evening. The other one was a girl in the corps, with a wig on to match the hair color of whoever is dancing Odette that night. It's the old switcheroo. Be amazed by this bit of stage magic, okay? It's not like we can pull anything off with CGI. So von Rothbart reveals this magically changed creature, and she beats her arms and tries to run away, but von Rothbart is able to control her, and, using more of his dastardly powers, he summons onto stage 2 rows of women in white swan tutus who form a V and beat their arms in unison as the evil magician stands triumphant with the stricken Odette pressed against his von Goblin wear. Lights fall, curtain, end of